morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Well, in our class, I want to talk to you today about linguistics and how it is a fascinating scientific field that has revolutionized the world.
What on earth is this? Science? Linguistics? I don't understand a word.
No!
I think I'm going to fail this course.
Hold on your horses. I know this might sound complicated at first, but in just a minute, I'll show you how easy and interesting linguistics actually is. Let's start simple. Does the word linguistics ring any bells? Does it remind you of any other words you know?
Language?
Absolutely. Great connection. If linguistics is related to language, then what aspects of language do you think we can study?
Word meaning?
Definitely. In linguistics, we study words, their meanings, and how they vary across cultures. For example, let's take the word owl, as you can see on the board. In Arabic, an owl is often seen as a bad omen or associated with being pessimistic. In English, however, an owl represents wisdom and intelligence. So, if you are speaking to an Arab, be careful. Calling someone an owl might not be a compliment. In fact, it is extremely offensive. This is why understanding linguistic and cultural differences is essential for us. In addition to word meaning, we have syntax, which is the study of sentence structure, how words fit together to create meaning. Did you know that in Arabic you can start a sentence with a verb and you can also do that with a subject? But in
Wow!
English, on the other hand, a sentence must begin with a subject. So, this is extremely important for us if we are translating. If we have a sentence that begins with a verb in Arabic, like حضر الطالب إلى الدرس, when I want to translate it into English, I don't begin with the verb, but I need to begin with a subject instead. So I need to say, the student came to the lesson. We need to ensure that the structure of our sentences follows the rules of the target language. Now, what else comes to mind? What other aspects of language can we study other than word meaning and syntax?
Amazing. Now, something I can think of is the relationship between language and how we speak in our society or how we talk. Is that
Excellent!
right?
You are
Excellent!
absolutely right. What a great point. Yes, that's part of sociolinguistics, which is the study of how language interacts with sociolinguistics. For example, we may study why do people switch between two languages in the same conversation, like
عن
switching
جد
between English
amazing.
and Arabic. Is it, for instance, because they want to show off? Well, not necessarily. We will be able to see through sociolinguistic study that there are other reasons. Sometimes we want to show solidarity. Maybe there's a concept that we don't have in our language, so to make it easier for others to understand it, we shift to another language, and there could be other reasons as well. Also, we may examine why younger people use different words than old generations. Take the Arabic word قطاع. It is often used by younger speakers to describe a hardworking student, but older generations might not use this word at all. For them, maybe it's just a cutter.
Excuse me, doctor. What about sounds and word formation? Are they studied?
Excellent question. Of course they are. Every language has its own set of sounds or phonemes. These sounds shape how we pronounce words. For example, in English, the plural of cat is cats with an S sound, but the plural of dog is dogs, where the S sound is pronounced like a Z. Now, why does this happen? Phonetics and phonology help us understand these patterns. Another important area is how words are formed. Every language has its own word building rules. In English, we add er to a verb to form a noun. Right becomes writer. In Arabic, we use an infix. So if we have kataba, which means he wrote, and we want to talk about the agent, we need to say katib, that is, we need to add an infix.
Thank you, Doctor, for this enlightening talk. Linguistics turned out to be much easier than I thought.
Exactly, and we have only scratched the surface. Linguistics covers so much more. But for today, I hope you see that language isn't just about words, it's about how we communicate, think, and connect with others.